Yeah, the Capitol will look much different in about a month when lawmakers are back here discussing the bills that impact you. So I talked to some senators and representatives about bills they've filed. They say that will help you.
There weren't enough times. And then there were big lines. I think everyone remembers the huge lines of cars and people waiting to early vote.
Senator Julia Kurt is here describing the scene many Oklahomans saw ahead of the November election day. Long lines for early voting. Now Kurt has a bill aimed to fix that problem by increasing the number of in-person early voting days to 14 calendar days.
We don't want people not getting to vote just because of that schedule.
During the hectic early voting scene, we talked to a Republican lawmaker who said he'd be interested in expanding the voting days, but not too far.
Everybody doesn't want to stand in line. We all understand that. We could look at a Monday, Tuesday, or Monday through Friday, or Monday through Saturday, actually, the week prior to the election. But I don't know if we want to get extended out. I'd be real comfortable getting extended out much farther than that.
Other bills include education, sports conferences, and more.
It is of paramount importance to have two parents in the home.
Senator Dusty Devers of Elgin is advocating for married Oklahoma parents and their children. You would get a $1,000 tax credit for every biological child living with you under 18 years old if you and your spouse were married before the child's birth. But if you had that child before getting married, it's a $500 tax credit. Devers says it's about rewarding those who stay together and give their children a better chance to succeed.
A just society will always promote the well-being of its young people by doing everything it can to make sure that whenever safe and possible, children are raised in a two-parent home with their biological parents present and married to each other.
And lastly, a bill is filed to help people without a home.
Without these things, they can't access housing services, job services, and even bank accounts in some cases.
Representative Mickey Dollins has a bill filed to get them a replacement state ID or birth certificate for free. This is a bill he's tried before and got through the House, but it didn't make its way through the Senate. He says a homeless person would need a leader at the shelter to vouch for them to get one of those documents.
While this isn't an end-all be-all to solve homelessness, it is a step in the right direction to eliminate some of the barriers that hold people back.
Now, these are just a few bills set to be discussed in the next session when that starts in February. Reporting live, Dakota Wapakichi, KOCO 5 News.